morning all of you. I am Harshita Mittal of class 6B and today's topic is Relevance of Bhagwad Gita in today's scenario. Let a man raise himself by his own efforts. Let him not degrade himself because man's best friend or his worst enemy is none other than his own self. When doubts haunt me, when disappointments stare me in the face and I see not one ray of hope on the horizon, I turn to Bhagwad Gita and find a verse to comfort me, and I immediately begin to smile in the midst of overwhelming sorrow. Those who meditate on Gita will derive fresh joy and new meanings from it every day. For a person who has conquered his lower self by the divine self, his own self acts as his best friend. But for that person who has not conquered his lower self, his own self acts as his worst enemy. One may wonder, what is the use of Bhagwad Gita in today's scenario? How relevant is it to modern life? And what value does it add to one's life? The more we know about Gita, we will be able to live our life more effectively. A person has the right towards the action alone and not towards the fruit of the action. Let not the fruit of the action be the motive for acting. Also, let there be no attachment to inaction. Bhagwad Gita is an incredible book because of its intrinsic value in solving the fundamental human problem. It shows us a way to live. It will continue to bless people of the past, present and posterity. The only thing is that one has to choose to expose oneself to it. The perspective taken in this discussion on Bhagwad Gita is that it is universal and belongs to all humankind. Desire and anger, which are born out of passion, are insatiable and prompt man to create sin, and therefore should be recognized as enemies. Bhagwad Gita is one of the central teachings of Sanatana Dharma, today often called as Hinduism. It has its setting in Indian history and culture of a particular era, and with ongoing influences of Indian religious history. While not ignoring these, I see its meaning as being evolutionary beyond the borders of its country of origin. Its applicability has since gone beyond the era in which it was once conceived to modern times and has travelled outside of India, around the world and through time and place. It has been incorporated into different cultures. Bhagwad Gita is a timeless, universal and devotional text that looks beyond all differences and which is understandable and easily practiced by the simplest, every common person. The mind, which follows in the wake of the wandering senses, carries away a man's discrimination just as a gale tosses a ship on high seas. As long as individuals do not take the responsibility to make changes in their behaviors, things will not change significantly at a global level. Mahatma Gandhi very rightly said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." This point we often seem to forget in responding to many challenges in the world. Bhagwad Gita enables you to realize your potential to be that person who is mature and responsible.
Thank you.